So I had a guy last night who was a bit of a hard ass and he's
Okay.
just looking for a deal. And he's
Mm,
asking for a deal at the end after I've positioned, we've got a free shipping promo. Regularly it's whatever, 1,100 bucks.
hmm
And yeah, so we're saving that $1,100. And then at the end he's like, "Oh, can you get me 15.5 for the
can you
Haven
get what?
Ultra plush? Can you get it to me for 15.5? So 15,500 for the Haven Ultra
Okay.
plus a window and shipping." Yeah.
Whoa, I personally have never had someone do that.
Anytime that we get something like that, it's a value objection, right?
Yeah,
So I think a great way, so it's like they don't see the value, or he doesn't
right.
necessarily see the value for the money, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
was he a part of the whole sales conversation, or did he jump in at the end?
He jumped in kind of in discovery.
Mm.
So
Okay.
he was
Oh,
saying my wife is the visionary, I'm the negotiator is what he called himself.
Oh,
okay. This
okay.
is what
Yeah.
he does. Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy.
Mm.
So here's what yeah, no, here's what you have to do. Did you watch the loom that I sent you? WPT, worth it possible timeline.
Uh Actually I didn't.
Oh,
I've been
okay,
so
check that
caught up.
out.
Yeah, no. Okay,
Because
WPT.
because anytime that someone is saying, like, if you drop the price and you say the money, and if they're going to discount, then it's like we have to move money aside. Like, whatever they say, be like, depends. Let me ask you this though. Do you see the value? Would it be worth it for you to invest 25K to get this bunkie so that your family can have this, so you can do this, can you do that, you can do all that. So you just stack the vision. And it's like, if we did a proper discovery, the vision is so big and the pain that they're in is like, that gap is so
Mm.
wide that it's going to be impossible. Like, if he doesn't see the value, like, we have a different problem, right?
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
I think that, like, he has to say, like, oh yeah, I totally see the values. And it's like, what are we talking about here, dude? You want like
Yeah.
a $500 discount on this amazing thing that's going to bring you memories with your family? Like, this is crazy. And it actually
Mhm.
makes him feel stupid because he is telling you, like, yeah, I totally see. If he doesn't see the value, then we got
Mm.
a different problem, right?
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
This might not be the best fit for him. And
So
we
then
can tell him that.
I'll run that on Thursday on my I guess my original appointment with them. Because when I said,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm putting out the invoice to you guys. Have a look, read it over. What I'm going to do is we can talk about payment options on the whatever day that the 23rd.
Mhm.
Then I just kind of left it up. I'm like, hey man, I have no idea if it's even possible. I'm going to see if there's any way that I can find any sort of savings just to kind of build value to get it to that point. I don't know if I shot myself in the foot by saying that, but I think I'm going to do the WPT and
Yeah.
try to run it on that call.
Yeah, so it's worth it, right? Do you see the value? Would it be worth it to invest
Mhm.
X
Mhm.
to get Y, right? And you want to
Mhm.
stack Y. And there, most of the time he's going to be like, yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
worth it. Okay. So then he is possible. Is that possible for you,
Mhm.
right? Is it possible? I'm not saying if you have the money in your bank account, I'm not saying, like, do you have the cash? I'm not even saying, can you do that right now? I'm just saying, is that in the realm of possibilities for you? Like, is this a value, or is this truly a money injection? And most of the time they're going to be like, yeah, it's possible, or like, "Ugh, it might be stretching me," or like, I would have to move things around, or they're like, no, straight up 100% is possible. I got the money to do it, right? So you kind of get those varying degrees. And so then the next thing is like, no matter what they say, it's like worth it, possible, and then it's like, okay, cool. What's your timeline to possible,
Yeah.
right? So is it worth it? Yes, they see the value. Is it possible for them? If they say yes off the bat, yeah, it's possible. Okay, cool. What's your timeline to possible? Oh, I just got to move the money around. I could give you, we can do it today. Amazing. Like, let's close. If
Mhm.
it's like, like, then you can kind of start to see what the true objection is. And then from there, you can segue into CIICP, where you're just like, okay, is this truly the thing? Like, is it literally the money? Right? Help me understand, like, are you open to having a conversation about finances if it's truly money, so we get context, um, and then isolate, right? So assuming you borrowed the money, assuming you got credit, assuming that you worked for the next 6 months and you saved it, when that time comes and you had this cash, you had $20,000, would a bunkie be the thing that you 100% invest in for your family? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, cool. Is there anything other than the money, right? So then you just kind of work through that and you work through
Mhm.
your objections and isolating them. And most of the time, like you'll get them on the WPT, you get them on the like value thing. But if not, then you truly go financial objections. And the reframe is like, well, dude, are you open to some thoughts? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, let's take a look at your financial situation. Maybe we can get creative and I can help you find a way to make it work. And so I call this open wallet where like I'm asking them, are you open to have this conversation? All right, cool. Let's take a look. Like, what does cash flow look like? Savings, investments, like credit situation. Cool. Okay, based off of that, here's what I think we could do. And so now you're like basically helping them find the money.
Mhm.
Cool.
Cool.
If you do not have one simple objection system that your entire team is using, that is literally the next move for you. Write down the top 5 to 7 objections that you're hearing every single week. Find out exactly what your best closer is using to handle each one, and watch this next video so that you can steal my exact objection handling framework. Use your closer's best words to design your new objection system. Enjoy.